The electrical and electronic equipment in our homes and offices needs wires and cables for communication and power. This means a fire hazard can multiply, since fires from wires and cables can quickly spread to the electrical socket, reach walls and curtains, and ignite the equipment itself. Fire safety standards aim to reduce the risk. Nearly all electronic equipment will contain a printed circuit board, typically made from plastic laminate with circuitry and components. With equipment getting smaller and more powerful, the chance of overheating increases. Electrical faults also increase the potential for a fire. Therefore, these boards are generally required to meet flammability standards. The key fire safety standard for wiring boards is the UL94 test, which measures the burning behaviour of a material, the rate at which a specimen burns, how quickly the flame self-extinguishes after the ignition source is removed, and if the material drops any flaming particles that can cause ignition. UL94 includes a number of classifications. Widely used FR4 boards must conform to one of the strictest classifications, called UL94V0, indicating, among other measures, that the sample stopped burning within 10 seconds after the ignition source was removed. Electrical connectors, which are the small plastic sections that join various electrical components, also need to comply with flammability standards. Hundreds of different connectors are used in virtually every industry sector. The IEC, or International Electrotechnical Commission standards covering connectors, include the Glow Wire Flammability Index, GWFI, and the Glow Wire Ignition Temperature Test, GWIT. Both tests simulate malfunctioning due to heat stress. Here, a glow wire ignition source simulates malfunctioning due to overheating. GWFI tests burning and self-extinguishing behaviour, while GWIT tests the ignition and high-temperature resistance properties of the material. The IEC has also developed a set of standards which apply to enclosures of electrical and electronic equipment, for example, household appliances such as TVs and IT equipment. One of the most commonly used flammability standards for electrical enclosures is again UL94. In the United States and Japan, TV enclosures must meet the strict UL94V0 standard that we've just seen. For TVs sold in Europe today, a lower standard of UL94V1 applies. However, it is likely that even this requirement will soon be withdrawn. It remains to be seen how manufacturers selling to the European market in the future will demonstrate that their products are adequately protected.